welcome back to the Metroplus show. Now we all know that Chennai is the musical capital of South India, but the trend is changing for sure and for the better. Well, the Margali season just proved that Carnatic music in Chennai is alive as ever. Giving it a healthy competition, or rather company, is the emerging pop culture. Now my colleague Pratibha met three such bright young talents who are making it big on the pop scene.
Three new faces in the Chennai pop scene. While one is ever smiling, another is calm and composed, and yet another is all too vivacious. But all three have a common passion: love for pop music. As their scintillating voices are creating a sonic boom in the pop scene, singers Suvi Sakthi Sri&Malavika get together to talk about the inspiration behind their passion. As they posed for a photo shoot, I discovered that Malavika took to the piano at a very young age and knew that she was cut out for music. Shakti trained in Carnatic music for nearly 13 years, and there were no dearth of competitions that made her realize that she should take up music seriously. But Suvi was different. She wanted to be a dancer.
I go back to the time when I was 10, and at that time this movie called Thirida Thirida released. Again, I took to it as dancing. There's a song called Konjam Nilavu in it, and I would love playing it over and over and over again on my tape recorder and just dance to it like a mad child, you know. Every time I have somebody come over from other cities or countries and all, my mom and dad say, do your dance for for Konjam Nilavu, and you know, show them how you can dance. And I would permanently have the shoulder step, which I kept doing, I don't know why. And you know, so that was like a song which goes back in memory, and I perform it these days on stage, and it's so nostalgic. Every time I sing that song, I have these memories flashing in my head, which is awesome. I didn't know I could sing until about, say, the age of 13, 14, when my music teacher in school, we would have these music classes, right? So she would make all of us sing our prayer songs. And then she told me, okay, you have a voice which we can have in the choir team, so would you like to join? So I was like all super excited. I said, yeah, ma'am. So basically every day in the morning, my only routine practice used to be singing at the choir, you know, for choir, and that's about it.
Shakti and Suvi have bagged quite a few opportunities to sing in films. While Suvi rose to fame with Kodana Kodi in Saroja, Shakti's Sorgam Madhuvile in TN07AL4777 is one of her noted projects. Films apart, both of them devote a lot of time towards their band. Shakti's Off the Record was formed in 2009, and Suvi's Soul Sonic was formed a year ago.
I sing for this band called Off the Record. We started in 2009 technically, but we never really did original music back then because I was out of town, then the drummer was out of town for a couple of months. So we never really got together to like jam and make music. In 2010, we really, you know, sat down and started working on original stuff, and we played a lot of gigs and we got it rolling. So 2010, I could say, is when we really were a band. So we've been around for about a year now. And we play very chilled out kind of rock, it's a little laid back. We do popular covers by John Mayer, U2 and all that. And our original music has a lot of variety to it. Some of it is classic 80s type, and some of it is psychedelic-y, some of it is pop rock. So it's got a good decent variety, and we have like about 7 to 8 songs lined up.
For Malavika, the initial set of competitions and awards got people like RJ Arjun Thomas and his brother interested in her talent, and they suggested that she form a band for the Band Hunt competition. So Malavika got initiated into the band culture early and has performed at Pasta Bar Veneto, secondary Saturday concert in Pondicherry, and plenty more. While Suvi is out of college now and has taken music full-time, Malavika and Shakti are still juggling academics and music. Malavika is still in school and Shakti is doing her course on architecture in Anna University.
Basically, like, since we're from different walks of life, few of us are from school and college, finding time between school and exams is hard. It works out, and for practicing for a show, it works out a lot of practice, and that time goes, so instead of channelizing it for maybe school or studies, you'll have to like cut that out and go and practice the band, which is actually really cool.
The thrill of creating original music is what sets them apart. Shakti has written about 7 to 8 songs and claims that they are surrealist. Suvi has written 6 songs for the band and is waiting to get somebody to produce the album. Malavika embarks on a songwriting session with every situation.
I wrote that for my mom like about a year back. I had this argument with her, and the song was like an apology. And in that song, I just said that, you know, there is no other place where I can belong, and that's home. That would probably be my personal favorite. Sing, okay. When I look back on what I said this morning, it's not easy to forget it now. When I think of all the consequences that I'll face when I leave this town, I'm in no hurry, so why should I worry? None of it meant to come out that way. This world is scary, that's why I'm sorry, 'cause there's no place like home. It's the end of the rainbow. It's the only place where I can let my hair down. And I won't cry my heart out, 'cause there's no doubt I'll ever feel alone. No, not when I'm home.
It's 3 different personalities and 3 distinct styles. Shakti has a bass voice and Malavika has a tender voice. And Suvi...
Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken. And the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their tanks. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh. So yeah, this song, you know, the minute I go, you know, our college would go mad, and I got named Chandralekha and Zombie in my college. Zombie is not a pretty name to have. You know? Most importantly, when you sing on stage, you don't know how much you're trying to push your level, because your adrenaline level at that point is so high. So when you finish a performance, your voice is gone, and since I'm known for the powerful voice that I have on stage, I cannot go and sing a soft line. So at the end of a concert, my voice is like, I sound like a man. It's gone. And at that point, I make sure I keep quiet. I don't talk too much.
But all 3 have just one aim: get more songs recorded and more albums released.
With bands these days having a shelf life not longer than a song, it is definitely heartening to see such talents come up and shine every day. Now I think we can put to rest all the speculation and worry that the musical face of Chennai was fading. Now with that, we need to put to rest this episode of the Metroplus show as well. Now this is my first episode of the show, so it goes without saying that I'm eagerly waiting for your feedback, and you know what to do for that. Mail me in at feedback@ndtv-hindu.com, and until next week, have a splendid week indeed.